We had a great year this year. We had a lot of young kids step up and do some great things, and we were able to finish off the season the right way.
It's funny you say a lot of young kids. It wasn't too long ago you were considered one of those young guys. How has your role on the team changed over the last couple of years?
Going from the scout team to having a chance to play last year and getting the majority of the reps this year. It was a huge, step up and, a great confidence builder, and just had a lot of fun in the process.
You talk about that process, and we've talked before how you've moved up the ladder. This year was kind of your breakout season, about 970 yards, just about 30 shy of getting 1,000. You would have been the first Rutgers guy since Bruce Presley and Terrell Willis, I believe, back in the 90s. Just talk about, you knew coming into the season they were going to be counting on you. Talk about, obviously, the Maryland game was a big breakout game. You had a career high rushing. Talk about that game.
The weather wasn't great. We going against a great ACC school, great stadium. Everything was against us, and we just wanted to go down there, have a good performance, and with the weather and field conditions, we knew we wanted to run the ball a lot, and we were able to run the ball in the fourth quarter and put the game away.
Now, running the ball was a key for you guys this year. It's a key every year, but this year with a freshman quarterback, Tom Savage, new receivers except for Tim Brown. How important was the rushing game to Rutgers this year?
I think it's important every game to run when we want to, not to run just when we have to. So the running game, like I said, is always important. It leaves it opens up the passing game and puts the defense for another thing for them to worry about.
And on a personal level, we mentioned you came close to 1,000 yards. Just talk about what you did this year personally for the team.
I think, for me, from day one, I just tried to, work as hard as I can. Try to be a leader on this team and, put myself in a position for them, to gain confidence and trust in me to, help the team in any way possible.
You guys played towards the end of the year. You played West Virginia. Tough loss for you guys. So it put you into the bowl game against Central Florida. Quick turnaround. How did you guys bounce back from such a tough loss and then play your bowl game basically a week or so later?
Right. It was basically having a bye week and then playing our bowl game. It was very early. It's something we weren't used to. Usually we have a lot of time to relax and get finals out of the way, but we had finals right in the middle of it. The West Virginia game was was tough. It was a heartbreaker. It was one of those games. Feel we let go, and we're gonna have to keep it in the back of our head until next year.
That you guys do go into the bowl game with just the 1 week preparation against a pretty good Central Florida team, George O'Leary, well-known coach, and you guys take care of business. Just talk to me about the effort that the team put forth in the bowl game.
It was a great effort by everyone. Our defense played lights out. We had a game plan. We were studying film, watching tape all week, preparing really hard during bowl preparation, and we went out and we performed the game plan.
And part of that game plan is you guys unveiled a lot of the Wildcat package, which has become all the rage with Mohamed Sanu. Just talk about what Mohamed has brought to the table to make you guys so diversified in offense.
Mohamed, you put him any position, he can do it. You put him on a basketball court, anything, any sport. He's one of those kids that, is one of those freak athletes that can do anything. So, having a weapon like that, getting a direct snap and letting him do, anything, with him, the opportunities are unlimited. So it's just another threat that, teams have to prepare for.
Now you guys won another bowl game. Looks like you got a bowl ring going on there on your hand. Just talk to me a little bit. Every year that you've been part of the team, you guys have won a bowl game, been to a bowl game. There's also been some criticisms of the program that you guys haven't made it to that big bowl game yet. Just talk to the people about how tough it is what you guys are doing now, and is that criticism fair?
Every year our goals are, Big East Championship, National Championship, BCS bowl game. So every year that's, going into every offseason, that's what we start working for, and we work extremely hard, put in a lot of hours, and we do, the best we can. We prepare during the week. We try to get better every day, and I think our coaches, we have a great coaching staff, and they give us a great plan for success.
Now, obviously, next year you'll be a redshirt junior. What are your goals for next season, and what are you expecting Rutgers can accomplish?
You know, my goals, you know, I was close to 1,000 yards. I had to have over 1,000 yards, you know, all-purpose. You know, my goal this year is, you know, I feel like, and I think offensively, we felt like we left a lot of yards, a lot of points on the table. This year, in this offseason, I want to, you know, work on a few things and, you know, get bigger, stronger, faster. You know, like the goal is every offseason, and you know, take advantage of those opportunities that, you know, when they present themselves in the game.
And we were talking off camera. It's, you know, it's always been a dream of yours to play in the NFL, to play big time college. You've accomplished all those dreams. Now it's the reality is within the next year you could go pro if that opportunity presents itself. How's that feeling right now that all that work since you were a little kid could come to fruition after next season?
You know, I don't think it's really hit me yet. You know, there is the possibility, but I also know if I don't continue to work hard and continue to prepare and do everything I've been doing, and just, you know, let that be the focal point of, you know, of what my thinking is, that dream might go away. So right now, I think if I just continue to, you know, work hard and prepare and have, you know, a good season this year, maybe my dream, you know, will become a reality one day.
And coming out of a pack-on, you were the state's all-time leading rusher, still are, and you went to the local school. I was talking to athletic director Tom Varro at a pack-on. He said that you and Zach Ray, who was having a great college career wrestling-wise, came back and worked out with some of the kids that are at a pack-on now. How important is hometown to you? And going back and working out at the pack-on gym with Zach and showing these kids if they do the right things, big things can happen.
You know, it's a great feeling because for me, I feel like that's where, you know, I started, you know, to grow up and, you know, to learn things, you know, to prepare myself for, you know, Rutgers. And for me, I think it's very important for, you know, for all of us to go back and, you know, to teach kids what we've learned and prepare them, you know, to give them the best opportunity to, you know, do great things. And I think the more knowledge you know, the more people you know, and, you know, can only help you in the long run.